Hey guys, TSW here. I'm going to do a interface video this time because I've had a few comments about my interface and what it is. So yeah, let's go over it. Let's start from the top here. Add-ons. Atlas Loot. It's an add-on which tells you where loot drops and from who. So let's go to Icon Citadel. Look at some of the tasty Lich King loot. Let's look at a crossbow. Shift click, control click, sorry, to view the item. You can see all the bosses, all the loot they drop on heroic and 25-man heroic. Yeah, really cool if you're wanting to, know what to bid on if you're using DKP or whatever, and whatever drops. Blood Surge is for instant procs for warrior when you DPS. Button for Cade. This is what makes my cool moves look cooler at the bottom. You've got a load of different layouts here. Blizzard, which is default. You can download so many others to make them look cool. I use Dream Layout here. So that's really cool. You got CBH viewport, which increases your viewing space. Like you can see almost behind you when you like this, and when it's none at all, you can see how badly placed my panels are, and also you can't see very far. It gives you a much wider view, which is great when you want to be tanking, because you can just see everything. Well, not everything, but you can see a lot more. I highly recommend using this if you have like spare UI space. Chatter, this is the chat mod I'm using. It's pretty good. It's really good at abbreviating, and you can see there with Celio you have the officer's notes or the guild notes there, so it tells you the person's main when they've got an alt, or alt when they've got a main or whatever. It's really cool. Class timers, this is an add-on that I'll show in a second when I get in combat. Digits, the same, I'll show you in combat. Gladius, just a PvP arena frame, you don't need to worry about that too much if you're sticking to PvE. Make squad and battle text, I don't have this enabled at the moment, but it's a really good combat add-on text for seeing procs and what moves you're doing and how much damage they're doing. Omen, this is the threat meter down the bottom right here, you'll see pop up when I get in combat. Pitbull, this is the lovely add-on here that I use, and I've configured a fair bit. Yeah, it's quite a mouthful at first. It looks rather complicated, and I've just come off it. Lovely, let's go back on. Basically you just make your layout and you add it to the units. It looks a bit daunting when you first start, and because there's so many options, but seriously it's worth spending an hour or two, just sorting it out. Rating Buster, I love this add-on. It tells you what percentages you get from the numbers and how much defense rating you get from certain defense points and whatever, without having to get a calculator out or checking somewhere else. Recount, you'll see this in the bottom right hand side. It shows healing and all this other things like CC breaks, rage gained, and a load of other random stuff, as well as being able to see things like this, DPS and latency, which is always cool. There's random stuff that you can see, and you can see how bad my latency is in the moment, and it'll fluctuate going up and down as my latency increases and decreases. Citrina buff frames, top right hand corner. Also, you can see it here where I have my debuffs. I have my debuffs quite close to my target, so that I know when I get debuff, because as a tank it's important to know. Sixth map, my map add-on, loads of configuration, everything you really want from a map add-on, and possibly a little bit more. Shows you your zone, you can edit that, edit all these things, have whatever you want popping up. I've got it to almost nothing popping up. Silver Dragon, there's a really good example of this going off in my why I became a tank video. It pops up whenever there's a Silver Dragon, and it comes up in like the cache files, or if it scans all the time and whatever. Skinner, this is what makes this look like this, black I mean, and same with my character and my bags and all sorts of things look cooler. You can change the texture, that's the default texture, which I think looks really cool, that you can just leave as it is, and there's a load of other cool features you want to definitely check out. Tidy plates and threat panel options, these are the the add-on. This is the are the add-ons that make up this thing. When I charge it, you see it goes green because I've got a threat on it, and it'll become massive and obvious when I lose aggro on it. So you can just, you know, taunt it back or whatever really easily. So there's no excuse on why you should lose aggro onto things, or at least for them to hit other things, other players on your side, I mean. You see a couple of add-ons. The class timers I normally have running at the bottom left here aren't being shown because unfortunately they're out of date at the moment. I've not got round to getting a new add-on which will do the same, but yeah, class timers, when there's an update it shows me my cooldowns and how long they're up for, also how long my Rens and Sunders run for, which is really handy. Grid here is the add-on for my raid frames, and Deadly Boss mod I have ticking here, and when they're like nearly finishing or whatever, they're above my character here, so it's really easy and it's impossible to miss. I think that's all my add-ons that I've covered. I will now cut some fraps of me doing VOA so you can see some in-combat footage. So yeah, cool. This add-on's Aura 2, which is a really good raid add-on. As you can see, it shows ready checks and a load of other things. You can, like here, it shows the tanks. That's not showing the tanks, but you can get it to show the tanks and a load of other things like all the other raid features that you might want. Here we are fighting the boss. You can see Deadly Boss mod, one that I didn't mention earlier. You can see the timers going. See my debuffs as well. You can see the tanks debuffs. I will. Let's turn on 3. See all my add-ons going out here. You've got my buffs. You've got Hitbull here showing the main tank frames. You've got grid filled up. That's Deadly Boss mod, same as these bars. You've got recount, you've got Omen, and these are almost all my add-ons being used now, because after all I am mostly PvE, so yeah, this is where you're going to see my add-ons at their full potential. Thank you for watching my UI video. I will be posting my UI on WoW Interface, however not until I get 1,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel, so subscribe if you want to have a copy of my UI. If you don't like my UI, you can still subscribe so you can see my next videos. Also, there will be a link in the description to my website, which I will have more information on these add-ons, as well as links to where you can download them, and like screenshots of my configuration pages and all sorts of that, so you can kind of get started if you really do want my UI that badly. Cheers for watching, and catch you guys next time. Peace out.